Welcome to this Come to Jesus Daily devotional. And currently I'm posting only on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And today we continue in our stewardship series. And this week we're reflecting on this vital, if maybe unpopular, issue of stewarding our finances. And today's devotional is entitled Receive Wealth as from God. Today we're going to see that stewarding our money and possessions begins by choosing to see these things as gifts from God. Let's read 1 Timothy 6:17-19. Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, not to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. In this way, they will lay up treasure for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so that they may take hold of the life that is truly life. What a wonderful passage, challenging passage. I'm sure we've all heard the familiar saying, the early bird catches the worm, or God helps those who help themselves, or no pain, no gain, or hard work pays off, or success is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. The harder you work, the luckier you get, things like that. Our culture is built on a deeply rooted principle. We get what we earn. Hard work is rewarded. Laziness eventually shows itself. For many people, success, money, possessions are seen as the visible evidence of personal success and personal effort and discipline and determination. But today I want us to align our minds and hearts with the truth that wealth and possessions are ultimately gifts from God. Now, of course, hard work and wise use of money are key factors in whether or not we accumulate wealth or whether we waste wealth. After all, money doesn't grow on trees or magically drop from the sky, does it? However, for Christians understand and acknowledge that their money and resources ultimately come from God. He is the one who gives us employment, the strength to earn, our intellect, our opportunities, and a heart of wisdom even. The opportunities to earn, the heart of wisdom that may even to even take hold of those opportunities. All these things we see as gifts from God. In Deuteronomy, we read this humbling passage, Deuteronomy 8:17-18. You may say to yourself, my power and the strength of my hands have produced this wealth for me. But remember, the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth. That's how we understand it. All these things, all our wealth is from God. And a godly person may work long hours, store wealth carefully, invest wisely, refuse to waste resources on needless things, yet they still see that their wealth comes from God. They give thanks to God for what they have. They acknowledge that everything is a gift from Him. As our text from 1 Timothy reminds us, God is the one who richly provides us for everything. Paul similarly writes, in response to a financial gift from the Philippian church, he expresses this idea in Philippians 4:19, and my God will meet all your needs according to His glorious riches in Christ Jesus. So in response, stewarding our money and possessions begins by choosing to see these things as gifts from God. Now, we all find ourselves in different financial positions. Some have more than enough and are focused on honoring God with their abundance, right? But some, maybe you, are struggling to find enough work just to pay the bills. Others may have wasted resources in the past and now find themselves facing scarcity, debt, even regret. We all find ourselves in different positions today. A Christian can find themselves in any of these situations. However, today, I want us to simply recognize that God is our provider. Money and possessions come from Him. This acknowledgement is the foundational step for any of us to move into better stewardship. Perhaps a good way to close today's devotional is to focus our prayers on these three areas. Firstly, let's acknowledge and thank. Acknowledge and thank. Let's spend time thanking God for being your provider and acknowledging His hand in what you have. Secondly, release and confess. Pray about any financial regret, debt, or immediate need you may be currently facing. Thirdly, request wisdom. Pray for godly wisdom and a heart of worship regarding how you use your money moving forward. God bless you.